Now the dream has come true. My own, come to my arms and hold me. I live for you alone. Solo, yes, solo miro, yes, sempre merco. Olio solio e io e che soleno con te. Now there's heaven in view. Now the dream has come true. Oh, tonight I have you alone, all alone with you. Oh, yeah, you told me that you did. You want to turn that up? I mean, I didn't want you wasted. No, Well, I've got my own seeds to sow, I've got my own ways to grow, so fare thee well, former friends, fare thee well. Howdy do, friendly folks say, howdy do. Howdy do, friendly folks say, howdy do. I've come to see where I've been, I've come to know home again. Howdy do, friendly folks say, howdy do. Howdy do, friendly folks, howdy do. Well, thank you. This is a song about margaritas. I know we're drinking wine tonight, but you're just gonna have to pretend here. Don't you see Margarita easily I fall under your spell? And Margarita, I kneel down at your feet, and you know damn well you're a solid senorita, and you know it's hard to leave you. You do stick so well, oh Margarita. Ba-la-la, 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 ba-la-la. I rise up in early morning, make a list of what I want done. You buy and I sell. You smiling sweetly from the corner. You old whore, but I'm the horror. Marguerite, you're a fine friend, I hear tell. You're a solid senorita, and you know it's hard to leave you. You do stick to me so well, oh Margarita. Ba-la-la, 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 ba-la-la. Say I make plans to get on with my life before that sun breaks new. We take a siesta, and next thing I know there's a brand new moon. Oh, I have got to work out of this feast of resistance by June. I walk smiling to the sunset, watch the waves and try to catch it. I'm happy as hell. I got no reason now to hurry, all my reason has gone blurry. Manana's fine, near as I can tell. You're a solid senorita, and you know it's hardly leave you. Sorry, senorita, and you know it. My belle, oh my belle, oh my belle, la 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 la, oh my belle, 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 la 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 la, oh my belle again. So I'll make plans to get on with my life before that old sun breaks new. We take a siesta, and next thing I know, there's a brand new moon. Oh, I have got to work out of this piece de resistance by June. I walk smiling to the sunset, watch the waves and try to catch it. I'm happy as hell. I got no reason now to hurry. All my reason has gone blurry. Marguerite, you're a fine friend, I hear tell. And you're a salty senorita, and you know it's hard to leave you. A salty senorita, and you know I've got to leave you. Salty senorita, and you know it. Oh, my belle. Oh, my belle. Oh, my belle, la 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 la, oh, my belle. Oh, my belle, 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 la 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 la, oh, my belle. Oh, my belle, oh, my belle, oh, my belle, la 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 la, oh, my belle. Oh, my belle, la 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 la, oh, my belle, la 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 la, oh, my belle, la 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 la, oh, my belle, oh, my belle, oh, my belle, oh, my belle, oh, my belle. Thank you. You drink many margaritas? Now, you're going to have to loosen up here. People are going to have to talk back to me, see. I'm not used to quiet crowds. You know. That's just a very unusual situation.
You have to know whiskey or the devil.
Yeah. I probably could pull that one out for you. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you roll away the rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see away. I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I love your daughter. Roll away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I love your daughter. Away, I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you away, you I'm bound across the wide Missouri. Away, I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. As for Jim Faville, wherever he may be seated, you're welcome. When I first came up here to Oregon, I was most impressed with your rivers because I'm from Los Angeles, and the Los Angeles River is a crack in the cement. So I was really impressed by water flowing. So I wrote a song for the Willamette. It's called River. River, you're the giver of lesson, I know. I can't recall why I left you at all. It seems my reason had little to do with my living. River, you could teach me by fall how to give my wisdom some. Why I couldn't keep taking it all into me now, River. Won't you roll down nearer to me, River? Won't you slow down just so I can see how you're moving? River, you're the dreamer I knew. I couldn't keep attachments on you. Taking my name to the people around, they don't know me. Times I've seen when I was lonely, green, and I don't doubt that once they did hold me. Oh, but River, now you're coming my way, River. I need you to stay right beside me, River, River. We could be here this way, always and always. River, won't you roll down nearer to me, River? Won't you slow down just so I can see how you're moving? For always and always and always. Well, I learned a new song for this evening, specifically for Mr. Bianco. And I hope he likes it. I hope you like it. Dream I've known, bringing love to my lonely tonight I have you alone. Now that your eyes have told me you are my love, my own. Come to my arms and hold me. I live for you alone. Solo, yes, solo viene solo che mercoole solo e sempre mero e che solo no con te. Now there's heaven in view. Now the dream has come true. For tonight I have you Thank you very much. You know, I have a 3-year-old son, and his name is Drayton. And he, among other things, has been very good for copy. Yeah. He gives me much inspiration. But before he was born, about a month before he was born, I wrote a song in fear of becoming a mother and realizing at 8 months pregnant that I had no choice by then. All my back doors were closing, and I was really kind of taken back by that thought. And so I wrote a song. It's called Another Mother, and it goes like this. Why can't I be like other mothers who feel their child, their life and druthers? Why must I feel this just might smother my light? Say I won't sit around and watch me drown. Well, I've always had the fight, and I've always had the might. I've never laid instead and let them claim me dead. I won't sit around, watch me drown. Partly I am confused, and you sit there amused. Well, I feel damned abused by all these rules. The noose is drawing near, and I sit in panicked fear that all I've known myself to be will flee, and I'll turn in my person badge and be just another mother, just another mother. Thank you. On the way up to Aberdeen, Washington, one day, after Drayton was born, we realized that Drayton was conceived in Aberdeen, and so when we passed the sign for Aberdeen, it came to my mind that this had come to pass, and I thought I would write a song about it, and so I had the first line, "We made the scene in Aberdeen," 20 months ago, right off the bat. That was not hard to come by, but the problem was that, you see, I had nothing to write this on. And so Randy was driving, that's my husband. He was driving and Drayton was asleep, and so I kept singing this line for 20 miles. Same line. Pretty soon Randy looked at me and he said, "How long do you think this is going to take?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, because when you write a song, it just sort of comes in spurts, little thoughts." And so then the second line came, and now I had line 1 and line 2 that I sang for the next 20 miles. And Randy looked at me and said, "Why don't you drive? And I'll take a nap." And I said, "All right." And then in Tacoma, he awoke and he said, "Are you finished?" And I said, "Yeah, listen to this." And I had this whole song written, you see. And the song is called Aberdeen, and it goes like this. We made the scene in Aberdeen 20 months ago, and though we nearly broke the dream, it wasn't to be so. A child who's filled with tears and schemes occupies our home. The auntie rose in Aberdeen and lighted up our souls. Between the sheets of number 3, we cast our fate to win. And then went down to ship Alfred, the courting did begin. Lost upon a highway we thought would never end. We made it back to Aberdeen, and the auntie rose again. I ran wild for 15 months, ignoring every whim, then beheld the child with the crooked smile. I had to let him in. I've brought myself full circle now, I'm deep within my skin. I thought that I'd forgotten how to ever think again. The music and the poetry I've struggled hard to find. The auntie rose in Aberdeen, and I came back alive. The auntie rose in Aberdeen, and I made it back just fine. Well, I'm the littlest wrangler that ever rode a ratty, rockin' strawberry railroad, and a bunk in a crib, and a lasso the post of my brother's big bed. I'm singing yippee-ki-yo, yippee-ki-yo, I'll be dreamin', wrangling them doggies away, singing yippee-ki-yo, yippee-ki-yo, I am the littlest wrangler that ever rode. I got a big blue Stetson and tall yellow boots and buckskins to wear over Levi's size 2. I got an old silver dollar, oh, I keep for luck and already never bucks. Well, if the wranglers get weary, if the wranglers need rest from the riding, wrangling, and roping the bed, or if the dog is all driven Well, little wrangler, tomorrow you can wrangle again. Sing yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay-oh. I've been dreaming, wrangling them doggies I know. Singing yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay-oh. I've been wrangling on my rocking strawberry red roan. I've been wrangling on my rocking strawberry red roan. Rockin' on. That's one of those songs, you know, you make up for a lullaby when you're rocking it to 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure all you fathers have done the same. Certainly have, that's right. How many songs have you written, Lane?
No songs.
No songs. That's what Randy said. Who can think at that hour? Well, you know, I worked a club over in Northwest Portland a few years back, and it dawned on me that I get asked a lot of questions when I do this kind of work. This is a very interesting line of work. I don't know how many of you have done it, but it tends to lead you far and wide on many paths of indiscretion. And you meet lots and lots of people, and a lot of them are just wonderful. They're, in fact, some of the finest people that I've met have become very good friends of mine, and I've met them in places where I've been playing. And then there's other people that just take it upon themselves to decide to psychoanalyze you. I always wear the wrong kind of clothes, and I never quite wear the right kind of makeup, and I never have my hair quite right, and I never say the right things. And it's just kind of amusing, the things that happen, and some of the questions you're asked. You know, I've been asked if I'm married and how old I am. It's about 6,000 times. Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't make any difference. But a very uncommon question came up in this club over in Northwest Portland, and so I wrote a whole song around it. And bless you less, wherever you are. Now you've been at the bar, whoever you are, I've been watching. Say you laugh and you cry, you look and you sigh and you down. One more round. You look me up and down and you wonder if I would. Well, I tell you right now, oh, you and your crowd, here I stand amazed and amused. Now I've been doing this, coming up on to 17 years. Yeah, there's little I've seen, heard or been asked. Oh, but one of the best came from old Les last week. He said, you're just another two-bit entertainer. Tell me, dear, those your real teeth? Yeah, you men at the bar, whoever you are, I've been watching. Oh, you laugh and you cry, you look and you sigh and you down, you one more round. You look me up and down and you wonder if I would. See, I'll tell you right now, oh, you and your crowd, here I stand amazed and amused. Now there's those perfect folk, so vogue to toke, such confusion to suffer. Ah, there's some among them who judge and condemn and pucker. frown for the answer. Oh, I tell you, my friends, this isn't a sin, but it surely must be disaster. Now you men at the bar, whoever you are, I've been watching. Oh, you laugh and you cry, you look and you sigh, and you're down just one more round. You look me up and down and you wonder if yeah, I tell you, my friends, this isn't a sin, but it surely must be disaster. Oh, you men at the bar, whoever you are, here I stand, amazed and amused. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. You know, Randy always gets concerned about the things that he does, like on Aberdeen, between the sheets of number 3. He always gets concerned that I'm going to write about everything that he does, and it's. I guess it is. It could be strange. I mean, it'd be like, you know, an artist, a painter, or something. Every time you struck a new pose, it could be dangerous. Yeah, especially from Randy. That's very true. That's very true. And well, I don't know about that. Easy. Oh, you gotta be quick in this crowd, I want you to know. We'll go back to the levity in just a minute. In fact, there's a Senator Helms that has a piece of legislation before Congress on abortion. And it's only 25 words long, and what it essentially says is that no woman for any cause can ever procure such an operation under the law. And I wrote a song called Back Alley Butchers, and I'd like to say that should that pass, that's where we'd be headed for again. No back alley butchers for me, killing the child but leaving the woman to bleed. And no hood-covered devils on old kitchen tables with bread knives and beetles and all rusty needles. Forgotten what we were fighting. Sure, children were dying, but so were women, and some only 14. Orphanages overflowing with children, abandoned, frightened, lonely and crying. Say, think of the feeling of being picked over for the 15th time in a row. 'Cause you don't have blue eyes and blonde hair, and you're over 3 years old. Thank God, I say thank God this day has dawned, when children can be born wanted instead of passed off. I guess the thing that bothers me the most is that somebody's voice is murdering my choice. Think of what you're doing. What are you doing? You're forcing us back to those butchers in the alley, those black hearts who kill women and children both, leaving us no hope. Pushing our backs up against a wall, you're not saving a life, you're killing twice. Think of what you're doing. Hey, what are you doing? Forcing us back to those butchers in the alley, those black hearts who kill women and children both, leaving us no hope. Forcing us back against a wall, you're not saving a life, you're killing twice. It's very hard when your pockets are in your hips.
Is that getting too cold?
I am not cold. Are others of you uncomfortable? No. Anybody need to refill the glass? Getting thirsty? Only Lane. Sitting in the front row needs to refill his glass. Lane, would you like to go back to the bowl and fill your glass? There's a good friend of mine who's here this evening, whom I haven't seen in a good deal of time. Her name is Annie. Actually, her name is Anne. Only a few of us are allowed to call her Annie. I'm not one of them, but I always sort of do it anyway. I like to sing the song for her. If I could tune my string here. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, and like a walk in the rain, like the storm on the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. Come, let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, and let me die in your arms. Let me lie down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come, let me love you. Love me again. Let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms. Let me lie down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come, let me love you. Come love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain. Like a storm on the desert, ocean, ocean, ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. You fill up my senses. Come and fill me once again. Ciao, ciao, bambina. Bye-bye. That makes 2 chairs open. That makes 1 chair over there open. There you go. And there's 1 open chair, or it's just, oh, is Lane coming back? Or did he just excuse himself and drank the bowl? What happened to Lane? Lane refuses to come forward. Oh, dance to the celebration, let your heart hang loose. Oh, loose all the relation, life is relaxed.